In this tutorial, we're back at Raydium. This is part 2, removing liquidity and also harvesting our rewards. If you haven't watched part 1, go and watch that now. But just a reminder, about 11 days ago, we put $101.98 into a Solana and USDC liquidity pool. Now we're going to see how much we managed to earn. So here we are at Raydium.io. We've already connected our wallet here, but if that does not actually connect, of course, just disconnect, connect your wallet and select the wallet that you're after. And then let's click on portfolio. And here we can see $102.07. So this is in the concentrated liquidity pool. You can also see I've got a pending yield of $6. Let's click on this here. My position range was quite wide, which was good because we're bouncing around this area for most of the last 11 days. In fact, we probably didn't go out of this range over the last 11 days. So our APR is decent at 91%. And when we started this position, we actually put in 50 USDC and 0.37 SOL. Now, as you can see, we have a little bit less USDC and a little bit more SOL, but we've also got $6 of rewards that we can harvest. If we hover over this, we can see a little bit of Ray, 21 cents worth, some SOL, and some USDC. Now, this is a concentrated liquidity position, so we can't actually change the range. What we have to do is withdraw the range and then redeploy to a new range. We can, however, add more liquidity into this range if we're happy with the range. Now, if we want to withdraw it, we can withdraw all of it. And if we withdraw all of it, also get this pending yield. If we just withdraw 50%, we can also get the pending yield, but the position will stay open. What I want to show you is just harvesting the reward and then adding this to compound the position. A little bit of Ray, some USD coin, and some Solana. So we'll confirm that. Then you may not want any Raydium. So we can go to swap. We can take our Ray, toggle this in the middle. We should see some Ray here. Let's double check in our wallet. Oh, there it is. The transactions come through. Click on max. It's not very much, 21 cents worth. And then we can swap it. This is how much we're getting. If we compare this directly with Dupe, let's compare and see if it's the same. It's pretty much the same, but strangely, we get a little bit more if we go via Jupiter. 0.00156 versus 0.00155. So we love Jupiter, of course. So we'll swap with Jupiter and then we'll confirm the trade. That transaction is going through, so let's go back to Raydium, and then we'll go back to portfolio. Then we're quite happy with our position here, so let's just go and add more. I have a little bit of extra USDC and SOL in my wallet from closing another position, but what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go and add about $3.50 worth of each. Sometimes the deposit ratio between SOL and USDC changes. Sometimes it's 50%, sometimes it isn't. On this occasion, we're adding $7.61 to compound the position. We'll confirm, and in a moment after a refresh, we'll see this jump up. It's been a minute, but it hasn't jumped up. We'll give it one last refresh, and then I'll show you how you can check to see if the transaction has actually gone through. So let's go up to our Phantom wallet, and then let's click on the lightning bolt here. We want to see our recent activity. We can't see anything that shows that we actually added more liquidity. So we'll just click on this transaction, scroll down and click View on SolScan. We haven't gone through SolScan, which is a blockchain explorer yet. We'll cover that in future tutorials. In the meantime, this is our signer address. So this is our public address that actually signed the previous transaction. We'll click on this, we'll let it load, and we need to see if there's actually another adding of liquidity transaction. If we click on this one here, we can see this was the swap from Raydium into Solana. So our transaction previously that we wanted to try and push through to add more liquidity, it didn't actually go in. We'll go back to Raydium and we'll go and add this again. What we may want to do is come up to the settings and potentially change our RPC connection to Helios. And also maybe we change priority to Ultra to push the transaction through faster. Please keep in mind that we'll be spending more Solana on gas if we do this. We'll save it though, because I do want the transaction to go through. We'll push plus and we'll try this again. $3.50. The range is now slightly changed, but it's around $4. We'll confirm. This transaction will not go through, so we'll cancel that. Maybe the numbers changed. We'll confirm again, and this looks like it'll go through, so we'll confirm. Add liquidity confirmed. The transaction's gone through, and now we have $108.97. So here we are compounding our position. Now, I'm very well aware that earning $6 is not a crazy amount of money. We earned $6 in 11 days. So if we just do a little bit of math, 1 year, 365 divided by 11 days, and if we take 33 and we times that by $6, we're basically earning, at present rates, $200 a year based on an initial investment of $101. Because if we look at it like that, we're actually earning 200% APR. And if we compound the position, in other words, add more liquidity into that DeFi position, it'll actually be more than 200%. However, this is based on current trading, and of course, trading could increase or decrease and impairment loss could set in as well. So that's how you increase the position. And just as a reminder, we can also remove the position completely, confirm, and withdraw all of this if we no longer want to be part of this liquidity pool. We can also withdraw whatever amount we want if we like. That's all for this DeFi tutorial. We'll catch you in plenty more Solana tutorials.